Hello everyone. Today we'll be knowing about what ethical hacking course is all about and what you will be learning in this ethical hacking course. What I've done is I've created this small picture at the back, and in this picture you can see it's an ethical hacking course which includes multiple topics. I've mentioned topics here, and I'll be explaining each and every topic, what is there in that topic and why is it important to do ethical hacking course for anyone who wants to start a career. Because everyone, when they search for jobs on internet, they find out we need a penetration tester, or we need a vulnerability assessment, we need an application security person for this organization. And because the most of the openings you see on internet is related to penetration testing, is related to vulnerability assessments, it's related to web applications pen testing or mobile application pen testing, or SOC. But to do all those things, this is the base. This is the content which you need to learn if you want to start into cybersecurity. That's the base of cybersecurity. That's the base of any job you do into cybersecurity. And yes, this is the course we need to do when it's the starting of your career about cyber security as a domain. Okay, let's talk about step by step every topic I'll be discussing, and telling you what exactly this topic is all about. In the first topic of ethical hacking course, you'll be learning about introduction, what is ethical hacking, types of hackers, black hat hacker, white hat hacker, what is security, what is CIA, confidentiality, integrity, availability, then what is an exploit, what is, so whatever terms you see on cyber security domain, virus, you see spyware, all these things are there in this introduction part of ethical hacking course. Different kind of hackers, different famous hackers in the history, from where this word virus came in, and from where this word hacking came in, what is called phreaking, everything related to the introduction when it comes to cybersecurity or ethical hacking, it is there in this introduction part of this course. Then you move on to the footprinting part. The second topic, you normally do footprinting, and also these are, there are a lot of other topics also, so I've highlighted major topics here. So in footprinting topic, you will be learning about when a hacker actually attacks your network, what all information he gathers. Maybe he'll try to gather which server is running, he'll try to gather who all are the employees working in a specific organization, from various open source websites, open source uh, data which is available on their website. So it's a kind of information gathering tool, information gathering techniques. So you'll be learning a lot of tools into this topic. You'll be learning a lot of websites, from where if you want to find out information about a website or information about an IP address range, or you want to find out which server is running. So that's the right topic you'll have to focus. So this is footprinting. And when you talk about complete hacking, or the complete, when you talk about 100% is total hacking, and how 90% of time you spend on footprinting, that's the very crucial part when it comes to cybersecurity, when it comes to attacking into a network or a system. So that's what footprinting is all about. After you do little bit of footprinting related to person, network, system, you do scanning. That's the more active part. That means you get an IP address from footprinting info. You'll be getting some IP address. You'll be getting some website, or multiple person, the name, address of the person. So in the scanning part, in the scanning topic, you'll be learning how to do the scanning of a computer, how to find out which operating system is running on his laptop, his server. You'll be finding out which ports are open, which services are open, which old services are running on the network. You'll be trying to find out which vulnerabilities are there on that network. So you'll be running some softwares, you'll be running some tools, you'll be running. So you'll try to find out different kind of ways you can enter into a system. You try to find out which ports, which services, which uh, what are the bugs, what kind of bugs are there into the network. That's the important part, scanning of network, scanning of systems, because without scanning you cannot actually do attack. So before the attack phase, scanning is very important. Though once you complete the scanning part, so then a new topic comes to you, that's system hacking, where you'll be learning about how to uh, attack a password, how to brute force, how to do a dictionary attack, how to get into a laptop, how to bypass login credentials, or how to bypass the credentials of Linux operating system, how to these are the places where you learn about various kind of hashes which are available into your laptop. When you log into computer, what kind of hashes are there, LM hash, NT hashes, different kind of things related to your system, password hacking, brute force attack, or maybe tools like Hydra, tools like OPH crack. So these tools you'll be learning into system hacking part, where attacking a system is more important. Like, because once you have an access to a system, you attack a system, you bypass login. That's the system hacking part. And after that, you'll be learning about virus and worms, where you'll be learning about how viruses work, how worms are working, how if a worm is, what is the definition of worm, and if a worm is there into a network, what kind of things it can do into a network, how do a worm replicate itself, what is the full form of virus, how virus came into origination, what kind of viruses are there. It could be a ransomware, it could be a Trojan virus, it could be rat access, it could be maybe just a spyware kind of virus. So multiple things you'll be learning into this virus and worm topic, how to mitigate those viruses, what applications you can use to find out if you are affected with a virus, how to uh, find out where the virus is making a connection. Tools like TCP view, sysinternal tools, you'll be learning here into virus and worms category of this course. So once you complete this topic, you move on to botnets. So here I also mentioned mobile hacking. In mobile hacking also, you'll be learning about how to exploit, how to hack a mobile phone by creating an APK, or by creating a virus kind of thing, or you create a link, you send a link to someone, or you create an APK file, you send it to someone, you modify that APK to get all the SMSs, or you modify that APK to get the remote access of the mobile. So that is all about mobile hacking. After that, you move to botnets. Botnet is all about making a system about, like, you infect a system with a virus, and once you infect that system actually acts according to you. That becomes a bot basically, and then you form multiple bots. So 10 bots uh, gradually becomes a network of bots. So that's called botnet, network of small bots, small systems which are infected with viruses, and you make a network of those systems. Then it's called a botnet. This is botnet is normally used for doing huge DOS attack, DDoS attacks. Then you talk about sniffers. Sniffers, the topic sniffer automatically says like finding information from the network, sniffing the data from the network. It could be an user ID password, it could be telnet password, it could be a connection which someone is trying to establish from the network, redirecting all the data to your computer. It's a kind of MITM, man in the middle attack. You'll be learning about how a hacker, how an unauthorized person, once he gets access of a network, how what things he can do on your network, how he can change the data from the network, how he can modify the data, how he can see important credentials into the, maybe AWS passwords he will be able to see, maybe he is able to see FTP passwords. So that's called sniffers. So finding, you'll be learning tools like ettercap, bettercap, or maybe SSL strip. So a lot of tools related, lot of concepts related to sniffing you'll be learning into this topic. You'll be learning about Wireshark also in this topic, the packet analysis tool, where you can find out, where you can inspect each and every packet which is flowing into a network, and how to detect such kind of attacks into the network. You'll be learning into the sniffing part. Then you move on to the social engineering part. Social engineering is one technique which is called for exploiting in human nature, like doing a phishing attack with some organization, or sending uh, a smishing attack, sending a fake SMS, or sending a fake call. So in social engineering, it's a kind of manipulation techniques normally hackers use. A lot of hackers in past also have done similar kind of attacks on organizations. So there are very famous names like Kevin Mitnick. There are very famous people who have done such kind of attacks, and this is the attack which requires less technical knowledge but very good uh, interpersonal skills when it comes to doing a social engineering attack. You visit an organization, you have a look at the organization, maybe you take some rubber ducky with you and drop your pen drive at some of the desks, and you leave the organization. Someone from the organization will pick up that pen drive and put it into the laptop, and the laptop get hacked. Yes, certain kind of these kind of attacks, these kind of social engineering attack, it can be physical attack, it can be tailgating attack, it could be piggybacking attack. So all these attacks you'll be learning into your social engineering attack. So once you complete social engineering attack, you'll be moving on to DOS attack. So DOS means denial of service attack. So what is DOS attack? A hacker will send hundreds of packets, thousands of packets on a server and make it unavailable for real users. Yes. So, for example, any website you see, it has a limit of number of connections it can make at once, because there is no server which does not have a limit. So, if you flood that server with crores of hundreds of lakhs of requests from various locations in the world, so that's called DDoS, distributed denial of service attack. But if one single computer sends hundreds and thousands of packets to one single system and it is not able to handle those packets, then that server becomes unavailable for the real users also. So that's called DOS attack, which normally hackers do when they are not able to hack into their network, maybe with a vulnerability, or they do not get anything. Then they do a DOS attack on that server, on that computer or website or whatever network they are targeting. Then after DOS attack, we move on to the session hijacking. You see, like when we access a website, when we access some application, it generates a session. It generates a cookie session. So session hijacking is all about capturing that cookie, putting that cookie into your computer, and then taking over the session. Yes, in this session, in this topic, you'll be hijacking a currently made session from some other user, maybe in a network or any place. So this is what session hijacking is all about. Then once you come to social SQL injection, after you complete session hijacking, SQL injection is a vulnerability where you exploit the vulnerabilities into a web application or a mobile application and try to extract data, or maybe you bypass the login credentials. Maybe you if there is a misconfiguration with the coding part of the application or the web application, you actually modify the code at the backend and send some queries to the server, and server replies you back with the data. Yes, so that's the vulnerability SQL injection is all about, exploiting an SQL server from your browser, from your URL. So that is, maybe it's a union based SQL injection, maybe it's a time based SQL injection. Multiple types of SQL injections are there. So you'll be learning about how to exploit a web application with SQL injection. That's the very important topic when it comes to web application also. I'll be taking care of this in the next other sessions also. Web server hacking. Yes, in this course you'll be also learning about how to hijack a web server. So like on a web server, on a web when we access a website, so when we buy a website, we host that website on a specific server at a hosting company or anywhere. But we know, like these hosting companies host hundreds of other websites on the same server. And yes, if some website you hacked it, you hack a website and you get the access of a server, you can hack hundreds of other websites also. You can hack a web server also, complete system also. You can find out a bug in a web server by scanning that web server and exploit it, uh, and take the control of that web server, and you can make a bot of that web server also. That you'll be learning into web server hacking. After you complete web server hacking, name automatically says you wireless attacks. It actually teaches you how to attack a Wi-Fi network, how to attack a Bluetooth network. So maybe RF signals. So all these are related to your, you see, like a lot of Wi-Fi's are running. Maybe someone is WPA, someone is having WEP, some routers have an option of WPS key also. So in this topic, you'll be learning how to exploit a wireless network, how to get the passphrase of that Wi-Fi, or how to do a dictionary attack, how to get the handshake, how to use air crack, how to use your JRX, or maybe how to use your wash commands. So multiple commands, multiple tools are there. The concepts behind those Wi-Fi, WPA, PSK, what these terms are all about. So you'll be learning in Wi-Fi attacks, you'll be learning in wireless attacks, and once you complete wireless attacks, you'll be moving on to cryptography part. Cryptography is something related to uh, hashes, something related to your uh, encryptions. So MD5, AES, different kind of encryptions are there, symmetric encryption, asymmetric encryption, because this is very important. You talk about any web application or any mobile application, encryption is very important part when it is all about, because we are talking about cybersecurity. We want encryption to be there into our application so that some malicious person could not uh, get access to the real data. So the stronger the encryption, the uh, more time it is going to take for him to crack that encryption. So AES, RSA, your 3DES, so multiple kind of encryption. Hashing is there, SHA is there, MD5 is here. So different kind of hashing is also. You'll be learning what is encryption, what is decryption, what is the difference between encryption and hashing. These are very important questions when we talk about an interview you give into cybersecurity. This is important for everyone who is learning cybersecurity. This is very important because you'll be using this encryption and these terminologies in your career. So once we complete this, then there are further more topics like buffer overflow. You get an application, you inject your code into that application, you exploit the application, and you run your own shell code out of that application. So a lot of things are there in this course. I've told you some major topics which are there in your ethical hacking course. And once you start with this course, the more time you spend in this course, the more interesting it becomes, the more attacking it becomes. We try to make a lot of scenarios in the office, and then like give options to students to attack those scenarios, attack those systems, so that they get a real world kind of feeling of exploiting or hacking into a system. So if you were present at this point of the video, thank you everyone for liking the video. Just hit the share like button and share the video with everyone who wants to build their career into cybersecurity. It's a very important video when it comes to learning ethical hacking or getting into cybersecurity domain. And if you want to learn ethical hacking, you all can click on the number which is there in the comment section of this video and hit the like button on this video. Till then, next video I'll be again coming up with new topics. So thank you everyone for staying.